Welcome to Poets from the Neighborhood. I am VeerajaR.
And I'm Kristen Kindoll. We hope you'll enjoy the poems we'll be reading today. Poems written by your friends and neighbors. Disneyland by Christina Marta Beebe. Oma and Opa would pick us up every Friday after school. Disneyland or Dana Point, either place was always cool. Most days we'd choose Disneyland. Any wise kid would, but some days Dana Point sounded just as good. Kudo bars and gummy bears and Hanson's natural soda pop. We'd play the game to guess the time when we would reach our stop. At Disneyland, we each had our favorite thing to do. Mine was Space Mountain and Haunted Mansion too. My brother loved Captain EO and Country Bear Jamboree. My sister loved Splash Mountain. We'd scream as we dropped with glee. We all loved the tiki room, surrounded by singing birds. So bright and fun and cheerful, we knew all the words. Lunch was almost always Big Thunder Ranch BBQ. I think one time we ate at the famous Blue Bayou. Sometimes we'd watch the parade with necklaces thrown to us. Most of the time, though, one of us would fuss, why watch a parade at Disneyland when there's so many rides? And even Tom Sawyer Island, where we can run and slide. The magical day would end with the epic fireworks show. We'd watch while eating ice cream, and then onto the tram we'd go. So many memories at magical Disneyland with my deeply beloved Oma and Opa. Every day was grand.
Young Wise Plants, written by S.R. Lane. Young wife planted a little mimosa tree in her front yard, hoping for lovely blossoms. But a cow came along and bit the baby plant right down to the root. Inspired by a new freedom, the root put out 8 new shoots, which grew with time into a circle of swaying spears. Eventually, a man-sized bouquet of pink blossoms.
The Room with 6 Windows by Susie Margaret Ross. I found that picture, our room with 6 windows, the ceiling skylight where the sun warmed us by day, where the stars came out at night. First, I thought I would cry. Then I remembered how we cherished that big bed, how you stroked my hair, how I worshiped you, remembering you, our breaths mingled together, remembering you, the soft touch of your caress. Our room with 6 windows.
Aprons by Joseph G. Sanfilippo. Aprons in a kitchen, past, present, and future, voices of women among scents of cooking food, a cornucopia of ancient flavors, basil, rosemary, and garlic, the pungent odor of oregano, drowning in a bubbling redness of sacrificed tomatoes. Children's voices savoring the upcoming feast, men at a table sitting on chairs of their fathers, glasses full of liquor, liquid nectar, the joyful sounds of life in a small, unpretentious room, a picture of family, a world kept untouched, four walls and a window enclosing the immortality of pure, unbound love.
The Pocket Watch by Joseph G. Sanfilippo. He always carried it with him at work in a deep pocket, as if to protect it from something or someone. At home, he would place it on the bedside table after cleaning it from wear and tear of the day. I never understood the importance and the affection for such a simple object, a small metal cylinder capable of offering only the passage of time. Perhaps that was what he wanted, a friend whom to ask the time of day just to see the hour and minutes left to return home. Today, I found it in a drawer, forgotten in time, abandoned among dust and oblivion, alone in its existence. I picked it up gently, sweeping away the dust, caressing that little object as if it were my father's face, being envious of its existence, of its immortality, of its existence without the necessariness of my father, who always wanted him near. For me, it is the memory of a man who still exists, of a soul not lost in the silence of a drawer, of a face that lives in the reflection of polished metal, now on the bedside table of a son who cannot forget. Sadly for me, I have left only his image, a fainted recollection carved forever on a small metallic object, my father's pocket watch.
Maiden Heart, written by me, VeerajaR. Just pull the tiny knob, twist it gently clockwise to set the time you want, my mom said. It'll last generations. Fine gold watch, the family heirloom. But ever since I have met this handsome chap, just like my maiden heart, my watch seems to skip a beat and go out of rhythm. What magic does he possess? Thank you for watching Poets from the Neighborhood. We hope you'll join us again soon.